Aviation regulator Mavcom has fined AirAsia Group, its long-haul sister carrier AirAsia X and MAHB subsidiary Malaysia Airports Sepang. AirAsia and AAX each need to fork out 200,000 ringgit in penalties for charging credit card, debit card and online banking processing fees separate from their base fares. Effective June 1st, Mavcom had made it compulsory for carriers to disclose the final price of airfares in advertising and promotion materials and at points of sale, effectively eliminating hidden charges. Meanwhile, Malaysia Airports Sepang was slapped with a 1.18 million ringgit fine for failing to meet quality of service standards set by Mavcom earlier this year. The regulator is authorised to impose an amount not exceeding 5% of the airport's operator's annual turnover. Axiata Group and Digi.com were among the top losers on the FBM KLCI today. Their shares took a tumble after a planned merger of Axiata and Telenor ASA's assets fell through. Axiata saw its shares skid to as low as 4 ringgit 1 cent before paring losses to close 16% lower at 4 ringgit 11. Meanwhile, Telenor unit Digi recovered from an intraday low of 4 ringgit 30 to close still 6% lower at 4 ringgit 60 cent. The two companies were looking at a non-cash merger of their telecommunication and infrastructure assets, creating the region's biggest telco operator. It was aborted due to complexities involved in the transaction. Meanwhile, another suitor for Axiata's assets has reportedly emerged, CK Hutchison Holdings. According to Bloomberg, the Hong Kong conglomerate has made a preliminary approach to the local telco about a potential combination of their Indonesian operations. Citing sources, Bloomberg says the two parties haven't yet started any substantive negotiations and there's no certainty the talks will lead to a deal. The palace had apparently raised concerns in 2009 that Loh Teck Joe had been misrepresenting himself as an advisor to then Yang di-Pertuan Agong and current Terengganu ruler Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin. This was according to minutes from a Terengganu Investment Authority meeting that was shown by Datuk Sri Najib Razak's lawyer, Tan Sri Muhammad Shafi Abdullah, in the 1MDB Tenor trial. Datuk Amhari Effendi Nazaruddin, who was Najib's former aide, had also attended the meeting. However, he said during cross-examination that he was unaware of the concerns raised as he was late and never received the meeting minutes. Amhari also told the KL High Court today that he had in 2018 deleted his emails, which contained information on the agendas of Jolo's top-secret 1MDB meetings over the years. He said he did not consult the MACC when he did so. It should be noted that Amhari was arrested by the Anti-Graft Agency in mid-2018 and is currently on police bail. Hartalega Holdings is expecting sales volume to pick up in the second half of this year, with Malaysia standing to benefit from a potential trade diversion of US imports from China. Managing Director Kwan Moon Leong says the world's largest nitrile glove producer is currently producing much better volume. He says plant utilization rate has been standing at 95% since August, compared with 88% previously. Come October and November, that's set to increase to 100%. The US is the largest export market for Hartalega, accounting for 54% of the group's total sales. Another 25% comes from Europe and 18% from Asia Pacific. The government will likely refrain from introducing new tax measures in the upcoming 2020 national budget. Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng explains Putrajaya's priority is to boost economic growth. He says such expansionary measures may be necessary to provide some fiscal contingency amidst an uncertain global economic environment as the trade dispute between China and the United States drags on. He adds that the government is also looking to raise the confidence of the corporate sector and investment community, so new tax measures would be unlikely. Budget 2020 is set to be tabled in Parliament on October 11th.